Hi everyone, it's Sarah from Plan Sarah Plan, and welcome to my review of 3 different bloom planners for 2025. Quick overview of what we're going to be talking about. We have the 2025 monthly planner that's 9 by 12, the 2025 soft cover planner that's 5.5 by 8.25 inches, and then we have the hardcover vision planner that's 7.5 by 9. We also have a pack of color coding stickers in jewel tones that we'll test out. Here's the monthly planner. It's $19.95, and this cover is called Blooming Wildly. It's 9 inches by 12 inches, and it has a clear plastic cover on it. And when you open it up, it says there's no better time to begin, and it's huge. Bloom 2025 monthly planner. This paper is super thick. Name, phone, and email. How will you bloom? Create a mission statement for your ideal year, and my word of the year here. And this is super thick paper. I don't know if it's going to all be that way. Seems like it. Here's a little bit about the Bloom team. You can see they're all women here. The cool thing about Bloom planners is that they really give back a lot. So if you buy a planner, they will give a planner to a woman in need. And Bloom has donated over $4 million in free products to charity since their founding in 2010. And Bloom provides annual financial support and volunteer services to a variety of charities. If you want to hear more about that, go to bloomplanners.com/pages/giveback. So here's our first planner page. It is 2025 from January to December, and you've got 4 months per row and 4 lines underneath each month. And the ink is kind of a teal color. It's very pretty, kind of soft. And the headers for each month are also that same color. It is a Sunday start. The dates themselves are black, but the headers and the Sunday through Saturday abbreviations are also this nice teal color. And then when you turn the page, look at this. It's just, I love how big this is. This is great. Where you are and where you're going. So you can rate yourself in personal growth, relationships, health and fitness, family and home, work and school, finances, fun and adventure, and 2 other categories that you choose for yourself. And it is a scale of 1 to 10. And you can kind of analyze why you gave yourself that number in the space that's provided. And then down here, the year of more of this, less of this. And you can do 4 items in each of those little columns. I think that's a neat thing. My joy list. What brings you peace and happiness? What do you love about yourself? Refer back to this page when you need a boost. And then I love myself because I am, and then you have something like 10 blanks there. I feel best when I spend my time blank. I take care of myself by. I nourish my body by. I connect with. I make sure to. I make sure not to. And then I am. 3 of those I ams. And then you turn the page. It looks like all of the pages are going to be this super thick paper, which honestly feels more like cardstock than paper. It's somewhere in between probably. Plan to bloom. I am a completely different person than I was last year, and I will be a completely different person this time next year. I can't wait to see who I will be. 5 goals for this year. Things to look forward to, new things I would like to try, books I would like to read, things to be grateful for, things to improve upon, and this year's bucket list, 8 items with a check dot. This year's visions. There's a link down here where you can take a look at some example vision boards. And then here's a habit tracker. I like the look of this. The 12 lines below allow you to track 1 daily habit for a full month. You can repeat the same habit month to month, aim for tracking a new habit each month, or anything in between. And then you've got 1 to 31 here. So you can check off or shade in how you're doing with each of those. And then monthly tasks. You have a list here, and then this is for the whole year. So January through December, things that you want to make sure that you do once a month, like maybe it's change your air conditioner filter or clean your engagement ring or something that you want to do once a month. Then this is a giant lined notes page that looks like it's wide ruled. The corners are rounded like that. Here is a monthly spread. So January has a huge calendar. These boxes are huge and they measure 2 1/4 by 2 1/4 inches. You have your preceding month and your following month up here in a mini month. And then you have a little motivational saying, the longer you wait, the longer it takes. Start messy, start scared, just start. Notes and ideas and to-dos, plenty of room to write there. Sunday is shaded with a very pale teal, and so is Saturday. You have holidays written in at the bottom of the box where it applies. And then we go right on to February. So we're going to have 12 months of very thick paper. This is going to be sturdy and something that you can really use on a daily basis, and it will last you. Important dates for next year. January through December of 2026, a lined notes page on the back of December, and then a year of growth. Take a moment to reflect on 2025, how far you've come, and how much potential you have to continue to grow. Compare these scores with the ones you set on page 4 and use the boxes to highlight any memories, lessons, or takeaways. So you have that exact same chart up here on page 4. And lessons I learned, how to improve, how I will remember this year. Look for the good stuff. I love that. And then the back, you have the beautiful cover here, blooming wildly. This is just very, very pretty and very, very sturdy. Here's a little flip through of it. You can hear the thickness of the paper. This is a really substantial monthly planner. We have gold metallic foiling on the front and accents on the flowers and also the numbers and the title. And on the back, it's just the design that looks like it is hand painted. It's really a beautiful design. So this is $19.95, but you can get 10% off with my link in the video description. And we're going to go on now to the soft cover planner. Here it is, and it's very pretty, kind of petite. It is 5.5 by 8 1/4 inches. This design is called Painted Peonies, and this looks like oil painting to me. The coil is gold. And let's open it up. There's a pocket here. That's neat. A long pocket instead of a cross pocket there. And then I think you could hold things like money, checks, receipts, things like that in here. And then this says January through December 2025, name, phone, and email. How will you bloom? And word of the year. So this is the mission statement area and the word of the year area that was also in the monthly planner. And then the same information about the bloom team. Then 2025 at a glance, the same color scheme that we had in the big monthly planner. This paper is much thinner than it was in the monthly planner, and it feels like it's about 60-pound paper. A letter to myself. This is something we didn't have in the other one. That new year momentum is so powerful, but life will inevitably distract from it. On a really good day, write a letter to your future self that is having a tough day below. Include whatever you think you would need or want to hear in that moment. Refer back to this when you need a boost to get back on track with your goals. And it says, Dear me, sincerely, and then you sign it, and underneath it says, Amazing, Capable Human. And then here is the assessment where you get started on rating different areas of your life. And these are the same areas from the monthly planner. And you still have 2 areas that you can define yourself. Things not to do. This is a little bit different. This is not more of this and less of this. This is all things I don't want to do this year. Then values with some examples. So these are common values here in this box, and you're going to list like your top 6 values over here. And then the year of more and less. Okay, here we go. We get a longer list of more and less than we had in the monthly planner. This is just things not to do. We often think in terms of to-do lists, but what about not to do lists? What can you stop doing to get you closer to your goals? Okay, and then my joy list is here. I love myself because I feel best when. Plan to bloom. 5 top goals for the year. Things to look forward to. This is all the same as it was in the monthly planner. This year's visions. You get the website link to get some examples. My ideal week. This is new and I like this page. Morning routine, evening routine, and weekend routine. And what daily habits and routines help you to feel great and allow you to show up as your very best self. Document them here. So really what you're doing is listing routines that help you to show up as your best self. So this is about habits and routines here in your ideal week. It's not really a schedule or anything, but this is a weekly schedule template. So you put the time over here in this column, and I'm glad that's blank because some of us start our days really early and then some of us start much later. And you have Monday, it's a Monday start, ends on Sunday here. So use this page to track recurring weekly commitments like work, classes, meetings, etc. Plus your healthy habits from the previous page. Life will happen, so it won't always look like this, but this page can serve as a visual template for a well-balanced week. Print more at bloomplanners.com. That's good. All right, monthly spending summary. Okay, so this is going to last the whole year, and I think what I would do is put just fixed expenses here in this list on the first column, and then put your January numbers, your February numbers. All of these are the fixed expenses. Then your total income goes in this top row. Down at the bottom, you total up the monthly expenses, monthly savings, so income minus expenses, and then annual income, annual grand total of expenses, and annual savings. All right, monthly bill payment tracker. I love charts like this. So you would list your bill over here, the due date, the amount due, and yes or no, is it on auto pay? And then you would check it off. This is just a graph for each one of these 12 times a year, so January through December. And then here's that habit tracker that we had in the big monthly planner. So 12 lines allow you to track one daily habit per month. Okay, so one habit per month, and this will last the entire year because there are 12 lines. Monthly tasks, there is room for 5 monthly tasks that you need to do every month. And then random acts of kindness. This is fun. Bloom is proud to team with Random Acts of Kindness, the foundation, to help make kindness the norm and challenge our community to complete 24 acts of kindness this year. We've included one specific idea per month, plus a space to write in your own monthly. Color in the hearts below to track your progress. If you're feeling stuck, find more kindness ideas at this website here. And then, so it says, for example, January, invite a new friend or colleague for coffee or tea. So that's your first random act of kindness. And then you come up with the second one and you would color in the second heart. Another one is pick up trash around your neighborhood. So there are lots of ideas here. That's fun. All right, 2 lined notes pages. 2 more. So we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 16 line notes pages. All right, now we start in on the weekly view. This is horizontal and lined. So your typical week is going to have top priorities, 3 of those, then a monthly calendar with the current week highlighted. It's a Monday start on the weekly view and a Sunday start on this monthly view. And then you have holidays included on the same line with the day of the week. We have black lines, but also teal accents. So the headers are in teal and the lines within each day are black. The tabbed pages are about the same thickness. I don't think it's different, although it might be. It might be a little bit different. It feels slightly different, slightly thicker on the tabbed page. The tab is reinforced, it's teal, and you'll have the month showing on both sides. Then you got a Sunday start calendar with Sunday and Saturday both shaded. The longer you wait, the longer it takes. Start messy, start scared, just start. So that's the same saying that was on January in the monthly planner. And then you've got the preceding month here, the following month here. Your holidays are written at the bottom of each square. Notes, ideas, and to-dos. So it's the same monthly spread in miniature. All of the months have the same color scheme. So if you just kind of thumb through it, you see that the teal is always the header. It's all the same. So it's neutral in that respect. It does have teal, but it's not changing colors all the time. And then if we flip to the back, let's see if we get anything extra. Looks like we do. All right, so every month you can come back here to this page and write in a highlight of the month. So monthly highlights, January through December. It looks like we go across as we go down. If you don't like that, you could date that with a sticker or something. But you just write a highlight, or it could be a quote of the month, something somebody said that you really liked. That's neat. And then 2026, looking ahead. And then important dates to note coming up in your next planner for 2026, and then a year of growth. So you're going to compare your scores in these areas of life at the end of the year to what you scored at the beginning of the year. And then it looks like we've got a couple of goodies here. So forget perfection, let's just make progress. This is a magnetic bookmark. It says Bloom on the back. So that's nice. It probably will hold several. That is a whole month worth, and it's holding those. And then we have some stickers. Looky here. So the top row says daily gratitude, then deadline, to do, appointment, important, meeting, urgent, don't forget, busy day, errands, and then some icons with hearts and stars and check marks and things. And then today's goals, don't forget, actually you can, and then those repeat, and then some little $ flags. You get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, so one per month. Grocery bags, some birthday cakes, those are cute, and little cupcakes, a coffee mug, a tumbler, a tennis shoe, and some little motivational sayings. So those are cute. And you have the same sort of vertical pocket that you had in the front. So those are nice little extras for this. This one runs $18.95. And again, it does say 2025 here in gold. So that's really pretty. But what I was going to say is that you can get 10% off. Look at the logo. That's cute. With the link that's in the video description. So now let's go on to the hardcover vision planner. Here it is. So it says 2025 in a box just like the soft cover one did. Has a gold coil that's a little bit bigger. And we've got gold corner bumps here. And that's on the back cover as well. This cover design is called Garden Party. Beige. So this, maybe there's another garden party that you can get, but this one has a beige background. It's a hard cover. The size on this one is 7.5 inches by 9 inches. When you open it up, you still have the same design on the inside there and the same title page that we had in the other two planners. The color here is darker. This is more of like a pine tree green than a teal. And the same information here, a 2025 year at a glance, a letter to myself. So if you want kind of the same things, we'll see if there's anything different, but it looks like this may have a lot of the same things in it, but it's a little bit larger than the Softbound was. Things not to do, and then you're rating yourself at the beginning of the year in different categories. Defining 6 values. You want more of this, less of this. Your joy list. Reasons you love yourself. I feel best when. Plan to bloom. This is the same, the goal setting page, things to look forward to, vision boarding. My ideal week, so this is for your habits and routines. Morning routine, evening routine, weekend routine, and then other routines throughout the week or habits. A weekly scheduling template. This is the same as in the Softbound. I like this size personally a little bit more because I can see it better. And your monthly spending summary is up here. It's all the same except with a darker green coloring. Monthly bill payment tracker. The paper feels the same thickness. 1 habit per month for the whole year. Monthly tasks and checklists for all 12 months. And then your random acts of kindness. Love that. It has the same suggestions here. They're not different ones. In a world where you can be anything, be kind. And then let's count the notes pages we get here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 as opposed to a whole lot more than that in the other one. I can't remember how many it was, but it was more in the Softbound. So we have 4 here, and then we go on to this vertical layout. So if you're not a horizontal layout kind of a planner, you might be interested in this one. We will measure those columns for sure so we can find out if they will fit your typical planner stickers. But each day is shaded with kind of a pale version of the forest green header. These columns are 1.5 inches wide, so that's good news for anybody who has some planner stickers that are 1.5 inches wide. So it's a lined vertical with an open space at the bottom, no lines there, and then a water tracker for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 glasses of water. And then we have habit tracking for the week, and you could track up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 habits. The sidebar is on the left, and it's headed with notes, ideas, and to-dos. And then the monthly calendar with the current month shaded. This is a Sunday start, and then the week is a Monday start. That's my personal favorite. Then you define this week's focus. Worrying does not take away tomorrow's troubles, just today's peace. And then let's take a look back here. And, we haven't gotten to the monthly spread yet, because this is starting with December 30th. Okay, so I wanted to check the quote that was going to be on the monthly spread. We just haven't gotten there yet. Okay, at the beginning of this next section, this is January visions, okay? Write out a goal or vision for each category. Pick one to commit to focusing on this month. So you've got all these different categories here, and you're choosing one thing for each category, and I think you're going to narrow that down even more and just focus on one for the month. The number one goal I'm committing to making happen this month is, and you write it here, and list 3 action steps. That's neat. It's simple, it's concise, straightforward. I like that. Start before you are ready. And then up here, there's a different saying on this one than there was in the other 2 planners. Are your current daily habits and routines aligned with the goals you set for 2025? If not, how can you adjust to make small progress daily? So this is a slightly different planner. You have Sunday and Saturday shaded, and the preceding and following month here. Holidays are on the bottom of each daily square. And then here we are on the first full week of January. And I will make 2025 my year, not by luck, but through my actions and my mindset. And you put your focus for the week up here. So that's very nice. I like the vertical layout in this one. So let's go on and see if we find, this is something that's a little bit different. A lot of planners will take a week that has any days from the following month, and they will put that week after the next monthly calendar. Bloom has it before. Maybe it's because most of these days, except for Saturday and Sunday, are in January, and you just have 2 that are in February. We'd have to probably check that on another month and see if it's always that way. Well, March is the same way. Saturday and Sunday are the 1st and the 2nd, so that's not going to tell us anything different. Okay, yes, it's just always that way because the 1st of the month for April is on Tuesday. So even though there's only one day here of March, this is still in the March area. The April tab is after that. So that's just something that's a little bit different. Your time is non-refundable. Use it with intention. So you get lots of neat sayings in here. All right, we're going to skip ahead. There's a different saying on each tab. I can see why this is called the Vision Planner because you have your visions for the month at the beginning of each month, right before the monthly tab. So after December, we have monthly highlights. So this is just like in the smaller planner, just a little bit more room to write. And then your 2026 year at a glance and planning ahead for dates that you know of that are in 2026. And then a year of growth. So this part is the same as was in the other 2 planners. Then we still have the extras. So there is a pocket on this, the back cover, not the front cover. There is a pocket that is just like a strong coated cardstock. And then we have the same magnetic bookmark. So I'm assuming this comes with most of the planners. It didn't come with the monthly planner, but I'm assuming it comes with weekly planners. And you have the same sticker sheet that was in the other one. I don't see any differences here. And the pocket kind of disappears because the pattern matches up. The pocket pattern matches up with the cover. And then here's what the back of the cover looks like. So this planner is $32.95. This is their most expensive one. And you can get 10% off with the link below. This is the most comprehensive, I think. Although, I will say that most of the things that were included in here, except for the visions for the month, were also included in this one. We didn't have a vision for the month, and also your tabbed pages in here did not have quotes on them. We don't have a weekly focus in this planner. We do have the top priorities, but not the weekly focus. I wonder if we had top priorities in here. No, we had habit tracking, but not the top 3 priorities. So that's a little different. But a lot of the things are the same. So this planner was $18.95. This one's $32.95. And then the monthly planner was $19.95. Now, I'm going to be honest. I have so many planners I can't possibly use them all because I just am privileged to review so many and I love it. But this thing, this is a standout. I have not seen a planner this big and thick pages like this from any other company. I think this is a real special monthly planner. I love this cover that's on it. As far as I'm concerned, this is the most impressive of the 3 planners, but it just depends on what you need. I really think there's no other monthly planner that I've seen comparable to that. The size, the thickness of the paper, and just the beauty of the cover design. I really love this monthly planner. You know what? We can't go until we test these stickers. You got 1, 2, 3. Oh, looky here. Was that supposed to be in here? What does it say? Color coding stickers in jewel tone. Oh yes, that was supposed to be in there. So 3 sheets are the dots and then 3 are these. Look how cool. I love these stickers. They're all kind of in that same color scheme. So these are flags in case you can't make out what they are. They're little flags. These are little arrows. And these are little banner stickers. And love these things. Oh my goodness. Should we test one in here? Looky here. Same width as the column in the vertical. So that's really neat. And then these little stickers here are not transparent. I know some of you are going to wonder if they're transparent, but they are not transparent. They are just like bullet points that you could color code. So pink could stand for personal, purple could stand for family, blue or teal could stand for work, and then this sort of, I don't know what you call that, sage could stand for friends and relationships, and then this dark green one could stand for finance, just for an example. So you could color code the things that you're adding to your list each day. But I think these are so beautiful. Really nice. And you get 3 sheets of those. This is $9.95 for the sticker pack that includes 6 sheets. So I think that's a really good value. So it's less than $2 per sheet. I think that's a really good value. I recommend adding on some of those. You get 1,062 stickers in this. So that concludes this review. I love this guy right here. These are also nice. They're affordable, but at the same time, I just think this is something that stands out from among other planner companies. I just don't think there's a monthly planner this cool from other planner companies. It's really nice. It is big, so keep that in mind. You might not like it for that reason, but I think I would love to have a calendar like this, maybe in the kitchen or somewhere. All right, thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you to Bloom Planners for sending me these beautiful books to review. I do have a link in the video description if you would like to get 10% off your first order. I think it maybe only works for your first order, so keep that in mind. Get everything you want to in that first order so you can get the 10% off. And I will see you guys again next time. Bye-bye.